Hello and welcome. We are going to do a very quick, short live regarding Ninjago stuff. Now, we have a special guest that has a box of new Ninjago bits and pieces, and I have one as well. And I am in the process of getting ready for this evening for the live stream build. So, what I am going to do is we're going to get the bits and pieces up on the Lego website and take a very, very quick look at what we are going to be covering, because we are going to be looking at some of the Ninjago stuff. Now, we're not going to cover anything else bar Ninjago in this video unless the Goonies obviously go live. Now, I have got this. I've got the Ninjago City Market, which I will be tucking into this evening. There will be the live build will start on this tonight. This is literally like a teaser of what is to come for this evening. The box of this is absolutely massive. Now, there will be a side-by-side comparison of this and the Ninjago City Markets when this is built. But because our special guest has the Ninjago Markets, I think it would be good for him to show off the box while he has time. And then what I'll be able to do is basically do a comparison between the two-ish as we go through. Now, I am hoping that was just going to pop up, but probably not going to. So we will, let's go by high to low, Ninjago City. Oh, it's the gardens, isn't it? Not the market. It is the garden, which is the one that has retired. So what we're about to take a look at in better detail on the box artwork, and obviously then we'll just use the website for the minifigures and that kind of thing, is this thing. So this is massive. This is the Ninjago City Gardens, which is Lego set number 71741. Comes with 19 minifigures, 5,686 pieces. So that's the kind of thing that we're basically just going to do a live comparison of the two with regards to this one and the newer one as well. So we will just keep plodding on. I will get actually the other Ninjago. I'll get the other one up so you can have a look at that in the background. And then we will see what is what. And you guys and girls, when you watch this potentially later on, can just let me know which one you think is better for value, better all the bits and pieces, because obviously we're looking at the older stuff, not the newer stuff. So item number for this one, like I said, was 71741, and it's 5,686 pieces. The one that is going to be retiring this year is coming in at 6,163 pieces, and it's item number 71799. The one that's retiring this year had 21 minifigures. The one that retired last year had 19 minifigures. But of course, the price is different between the two, because this one was at 5,686 pieces was 270. Whereas obviously this one is 319. So there's a big difference between the two prices, but you can see that this is retiring soon. And I know this is on a lot of people's list. Now, there is going to be, from my end on this channel, a full unboxing video of this evening. I've already filmed it. I've already done it. And then you will be taking a look at this in a little bit. But let me just get myself in the correct position down here so you can see a little bit easier of what is going to be going on. Now, with regards to my set, we have got lots of colors, all sorts of different bits and pieces. The one thing I was massively disappointed about was the instruction booklet. Now, that is something that we will be doing a comparison of, and then of course we will just be looking at some of the other Ninjago bits and pieces as Lego King just chats away and shows off his set on screen in a minute or two's time. Now, with regards to that Ninjago City set, which is this one just here, it is an absolute monster. There comes with lots and lots with regards to it being for height, but it is also a base plate and a half. Now, there's some bits and pieces on here. This is from the Ninjago TV series. So this is the first one from the TV show. We had two from the film. Then we had this one from the TV show, and then the one that is mine is then the first one from the Rising Dragon, and then the new one that is out and available is obviously the second one from that. But this one basically covered all of the TV show. There was bits and pieces from this, from everything. So if you are a big fan of the older TV show that ran over 13, 14 seasons, there is an Easter egg involved in each one of these. There's lots and lots of different bits and pieces with this, starting all the way up at the top, coming around to the History Museum, big big important episodes. You've got the park. But the one thing that a lot of people miss, apart from all the gaming, and hopefully it's got the photo of it, is this thing down here. So this is Zane's shrine, because basically for a whole series, they actually killed off Zane. And it wasn't until one of the tournaments that they actually found out that he was imprisoned, and obviously he was all tickety boo and everything was good. So they did add in some very, very interesting features to this, which I think a lot of people just slept on. I don't think a lot of people realized what was going on. So if Lego King is ready in the background, it looks like he is, I will invite him in now. As he starts showing off the bits and pieces of the box artwork for this, I will get the instruction booklets downloaded in the background, and then we'll basically see what is what. So we're only going to be on for about another half hour, so we're just covering some basic bits and pieces. So, Mr. Lego King, good afternoon to you, sir. How are we?
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you?
Not too bad. Right, you are on the screen. I will get you large, so you can just show off and basically do a show and tell of the Ninjago box artwork.
Yeah, so this is the Ninjago, one of my favourite sets. The stuff hasn't been opened. We're gonna have a look, open it and see what's inside. 1 minute. We'll open it. Yeah, so it's got how many minifigures? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4,
19, I think.
19, yeah, with a limited edition Golden Woo.
It does. So it's the 10th year anniversary of Golden Woo, which is it's a pretty cool minifigure to have. And obviously this was part of the Legacy range, which we'll try and take a look at as we go through with regards to the minifigures that were there, because you could get the whole team in gold. So you had to buy all of these other sets to be able to do that, but there was a way of doing it. So just be careful when you take it out of the box, because it'll go everywhere.
It's a big box, isn't it?
It's a big box, so just be careful. But you don't have to open it up. You don't have to take everything out. If you want to look at the instruction booklet, obviously do so, but don't damage anything, because I've got the instruction booklet in front of me, so I can show that off if need be.
Yeah, because there's another box within a box.
There is. There's a box in a box. So what Lego King is about to experience is this. So I've just downloaded the instruction booklets. This set is from 2021. It is obviously the Ninjago City Gardens. It's 71741, and it is an absolute monster. It comes with 3 really big instruction booklets, but rather than him ripping it all apart, because it is a right real pain in the backside, we will take a very, very quick look at the PDF, which I have just downloaded, which is, I do believe this is the correct one. So what you have got included, no, that's the wrong one. What you've got included is you get a fan poster. You get which is a really nice poster, actually. So there's a big bit of artwork that you can put on the wall, which is really, really nice. And then as we start going through, I do believe this is the one where you have all of the different language. So this is it. So you've got the QR code just there. You can see you get the really nice poster of the Masters of Spinjitzu. So you've got to be really careful when you take it out of the white box itself, because obviously you don't want to start ripping that. So
yeah, I wondered what that white box was.
Yeah, that's it. So that you've got you've got 2 big boxes. In both of the boxes, obviously the bag numbers, but also you have got a nice big poster. And then as we start coming down, you've got all the other nonsense and the apps and all that kind of stuff. Then it gives you everything. So the really nice thing about this set is you have got all of this. So it breaks it down basically to everything. So if we just go to this, we have a full screen layout. So we're still talking, but they can't see us. So from top to bottom, you have got the satellite array. Then you've got the ninja control room. Coming down, there's a hidden room, which is really nice. Then you've got a museum roof with loads of space to put the minifigures on. Then you've got a ninja zone. From that, you've got the rooftop Zen garden. You've got the student apartments, which is the green thing. You've got the Museum of History, which is the yellow thing, which is a really, really big episode. You've got the ice cream parlor and the noodle house. Again, it's just places that they visit throughout the TV show. You've got the Ninjago fan apartment, which is pretty cool because there's some secret hidden builds within that as well. You've got the walkway. And then underneath that, so what you've got to be really careful of is the base is okay. So the way you've got the tea time balcony and the bonsai tree and all that kind of thing, it's all right. But the ice cream bar and parlor, it's very, very flimsy to start with. So you do have to be a little bit careful with all of those bits and pieces. Now, if we do this, and I will wait until Mr. Lego King is back, I will then be able to share. Right, we'll get Lego King back on. There he is. So with regards to what bit are you most excited about building on this, sir?
I think I'm mostly favourite about building there's a Street Fighter bit there with a little arcade machine showing off a little Easter egg with the Street Fighter.
There is, yes, there is, yeah.
Yeah, and all the Easter eggs apparently that is done in Chinese, is it?
It is, yeah. We'll be going to that bit next. That is the next page. I'll be looking at that in a second. So yeah, let me just gonna get and download the instructions for my set, because the disappointment in my unboxing video was real, because I had obviously built this one last. There was lots of different bits and pieces going on with it, and obviously you could see all the different bits and pieces going on with this. And then the language, so I'll let you guys and girls now have a look at the language, because you've got the translator. Now, this is something that I thought they should have introduced in the Death Star as well, because it's got everything on there. But for some reason, they didn't, which I don't know why, but it is what it is. But you will have to go through the sticker sheet, which is enormous, and actually figure out for yourself what everything means, because of course they do have everything in there, so it's everything's translatable. You have got the option of doing anything you want. So do you know any of the Ninjago language at all?
No, that's what I'm hoping.
So you got to learn all of it as you go.
Yeah. How many stickers is in there?
Too many. You're gonna have basically a seizure and a heart attack. It's probably got nearly, I want to say maybe 70 or 80 stickers.
Oh my god!
It's got a lot of stickers on there. So we'll go through. I'll point out the stickers to you in a second. So I'm just downloading the other PDF, because I was shocked with how bad the new instruction booklet was compared to the old. So I'm just popping over to my instruction booklet very, very quickly. So on my instruction booklet, we have got this, which I did, like I said, you got an in-depth look at this in tonight's video. You've got the front cover. So you've seen all the stuff that came previous, and Lego King, obviously you can see all those bits and pieces with regards to the writing and learning words and everything else. You've got about get excited about a new packaging, because this was the time that they were going to be switching over, because don't forget, this is a slightly older set. Then they show off the app and then it starts. That's it. That's all you get in my instruction booklet. I was so shocked and very, very disappointed, because as you can see, you go back over to Lego Kings and you have got this amazing sort of language, which if you didn't, because the language is shown in every single instruction booklet up until this point, because they do it in the movies, they do it with this, and then it starts off with the build from bag 1 to 5. The Lego Ninjago City from the movie gives all the artwork and all that kind of thing. This gives off lots of different bits and pieces. But yeah, I was a little bit miffed with mine, because I was very, very shocked that it didn't have all of what you've got in yours. But with regards to your stickers, you have got quite a few. But we'll look at the minifigures first, because you like the minifigures, don't you? So have you seen them? Have you seen these minifigures properly yet?
No, I haven't. I've seen them on the box, but not in person.
Okay, so the print of these, they are like CMF standard. So you do get very, very good minifigures. Do you know what these are all related to, though?
Yeah, some of them are related to the film, are they?
This one is all related to the TV show. Every single character, but you've got them throughout basically all like 10 years, pretty much.
Oh wow!
So you obviously you know who the one is in green.
Yeah, Lloyd.
Yeah, so you got Child Lloyd before he suddenly ages, and they all become. It's very clever, because he goes into the comic store and suddenly ages a lot. So then you got the other two. Then you got Cole, and then you got the two lovebirds just there. Then you got Lloyd's mum, and then it carries on to some interesting villains. You got Lloyd's super fan, And then you can see you've got the workers and everything. And sweep is a cool touch because they've added in another sweep like they did. This is the little robot just here, like they did in the Ninjago City stuff.
Yeah.
So with regards to minifigures, you do have quite a lot of minifigures to pick from. So it's
What's the comparison to the minifigures in City?
for the actual
Market, sorry,
the city, well, the gardens, you get more figures.
Okay.
So with regards to the gardens, you do get a few more. You do get a few more figures, which I'll get up now.
I've also made
it's
this.
obviously mine comes in at a different price point.
Yeah.
So because mine's over the 2 base plates, yours is over the 1, but yours is actually 1.5 base plates. So the minifigures that I've got to pick from are all of these. So these ones here, again, you get the different ninjas, but of course, because mine's from the new TV show and yours is from the older TV show, there's some massive differences between the two, which is pretty cool because you've obviously got Lloyd all grown up, you've got Nia, you've got Detective Zane, which is an amazing looking figure. Then you've got Cole, and then you've got the 2 new ones just here. And then all of the villains, because it's like basically Marvel, all of the villains are all in this city, so they're all just sort of walking around. The guy in the wheelchair is extremely important in your TV show that you've got, and I'm not too sure if he's in your set as well.
Yeah.
And then you've got all of basically just the workers. So yeah, I've got a couple more minifigures, but on the back of my box, it does say that we can expand mine and yours. So they are supposed to link together. So that would be 3.5 base plates of space, which is obviously a lot. That's a lot of space going on. So where do you think you're going to be putting yours?
I've got to get another table from IKEA to go next door to the Sesame Street, and I think I'm going to have it next door to the Chinese Gardens.
Nice.
I built this as well with all the characters from Ninjago.
Oh, very good.
You've got Wu there. And it's animal training day, so they're training their animals. So you've got the red bird with the blue with the blue ninjas, and then we've got the cockatoo, and then we've got, what's her name? Sonia, the new one.
Yeah, I think so. The one with the pink hat. I will double check the names because some of the new ones they confuse me a little bit.
Yes, and Sonia or something like that. Her name is. So yeah, really happy with that.
Yeah, because she's got the elemental power of technology, is what that one has.
Yeah.
So she's a very, very important character.
So basically, it's Lego Ninjago training day. So they're all training their animals, which I thought was pretty good. There's a few of them on there, so I have got a few characters already.
Nice. Yeah, because some of are they exactly the same print as the one that you've got?
No, some are different, but some of them are really good prints, though. Most of them are the same ninjas. I don't know who the one in orange is, this guy, but there's a few prints.
He's the other new ninja. Yeah. So hang on, let me have a look. I've got the new ninja, I think. Let me just double check. Which one? Show him off again. Yeah, so he's the new ninja from my set. Hello to Shibo. Hello, Shibo. How are we? Welcome. Hopefully you are okay. But yeah, that in the he is basically best friends with the woman that's got the pink hair.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's best friends with the one that's got the pink hair, and he's a very important character as well. I want to say Aaron or something. It begins with an A. I'm pretty sure it begins with an A. He's a bit of he's all right. He's an interesting character. Because he's a little bit up himself at times. But no, so it is an interesting one. Now I just need to. I'm looking for the figures that come in your set. There we go. Because your set has got 19 minifigures, including Young Lloyd, Kai Zane, Urban Cole, Urban J, Wu Legacy. So they don't actually name. Oh, because they don't name some of the others. Because on mine it says it comes with 4 or 5 exclusive ones, but those 2 aren't mentioned either.
No.
But at least you've got those, because those 2 are needed, because they are very, very good.
Yeah, and this character as well, I'm quite interested. I don't know who this is as well, which is
he's wearing Cole's stuff, isn't he? Is that a young Cole?
Yeah, it looks
Not
like it's
Cole.
Jaguar.
The fire one. Kai.
Yeah. Kai, that's it. Yeah, it's
I
Kai.
think it's Kai. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the fire element on there. So, because then obviously what you've got is you've got the new one after both of ours, which has even less minifigures in because it only comes with 10. Now, this is where it got very, very disappointing for the minifigures. I was quite shocked, actually, because you've gone from having 19 and 21 all the way down to literally nothing, which is a little bit of a shame. But you do get the really interesting magician who's all in pink and purple who you meet, because this is all from the new show. So obviously yours is the older one, and then my one and this one is from the newer one. You got Zane and Pixel who they actually spoiled it because Pixel you hadn't even met yet, and then they released this set and you thought, oh well, Pixel's going to be coming back.
I'm quite surprised that the Ninjago market's going so quick. It's only been on the shelf, I think, 2 years, is it?
The market hasn't been around too long, but what I was more surprised about is that they actually got the City Workshop out quicker. So this hasn't been out a horrendous amount of time. I mean, it's been out a little while, but either 2 or 3 years, probably closer to 2. But the other set came out. The other set followed it straight away. I wasn't expecting it to come out as quickly as it did. Which again, there's a picture of all of them together. That's a bit of a better picture rather than having a look at the box. You can see just how colourful those two are together. And I mean, not getting off topic from Ninjago, because obviously we are just going to be speaking about Ninjago in this live stream. But I'm actually quite surprised that they got rid of some of the Winter Village stuff as well, because the Winter Village stuff, they've only been out a year and they're going. But yeah, if you want to put these two together and you have got the one, you have to get the other one now. And I think they're going to look great together, because I'm going to obviously do all the comparison videos and all that kind of thing. But you can see just how much taller your set is compared to mine. Your set is a beast. So you're going to need some serious. You've got to make sure you got the ceiling height for that.
Yeah.
But you should be all right, because you're going to a table, isn't it? You've got high roofs, so...
Yeah, I've got high roofs, I've got a high table, so yeah, I'm fine. I've got enough space. I just had the width.
That's good, because mine's got a working toilet for some weird and wonderful reason.
Oh yeah, that's the one where it flushes the waste out.
Yeah, it just flushes away. But yours has got so this was what you were talking about. So you liked this, didn't you?
Yeah, that's correct.
Game consoles, yeah. So you got again with the older sets, they gave away a lot more pictures. So you got 26 photos on this one, which is great. So again, you can see how it all splits up. But the actual figures are great, because this is Lloyd's mum. So in case you didn't realise and you've not seen it, this is how Lloyd meets his mother, who is actually, of course, a Ninjago master as well. And she's in the museum. And as you can see, this scene here literally has every single Easter egg in from the actual episode, which is fantastic. So, and this is quite a big part of the build as well. But you've got all this amazing gold. You've got plenty of space to add in the minifigures. You've got the sword there just on the right-hand side. You have got working elements on yours as well, with regards to like the ladder going up and down. And you have got, which is another nice touch, removable artwork. So what you can do is you can put different posters up at different times. So you can swap that poster out. There's actually storage in the set for like another 3 or 4 of them, and you can just rotate them round. So it's just like a bit of marketing for Ninjago, the actual Ninjago city itself, which is a nice touch. And then there's just basically they've given you every single photo of all of them. So there's your urban coal. That's how they're saying it clips together. What they haven't shown is actually the paths up top don't match. So they've been a little bit cheeky, because they haven't actually put them together in the same photo. They show you that they work, but supposedly, and I'll find out the hard way, the path of yours doesn't connect into mine.
No,
but
I find that the market's a bit bare without the minifigures, because it's a bit open.
Yeah, I find that. So but luckily I've got loads of. Or I've got all the CMF Ninjago minifigures, so I can just launch all of those in, so it's not too bad. You can see in this photo, it's got the 2 movie ones, which is obviously the Ninjago City and the Ninjago Docks, which looks really good. So you haven't got any of these, have you?
No, I haven't.
Are they on your wish list?
Yep, they are. The docks was always on the wish list. You know,
I think the city's better than the docks, but they're both they both do look great. And I'm assuming you're going to look after this minifigure very well because this is the pricey minifigure out the whole set.
yeah, I think I'm gonna stick him in a little case or something like that on the shelf
Yeah,
inside
have
the
to
old
keep
Billy
him.
Boy cabinets there.
Yeah, have to keep him safe and sound. It does come with its own nice little plaque and plinth that he sits on. As you can see, it's got the 10-year thing. So
Yeah,
that's a nice thing. Yeah, it's got all the other little bits and pieces on the inside. But no, when you get into those boxes, you've got obviously the instruction booklets to have a look at. You can learn all the language. There's lots to read. But this is the photo I like. He says you always click on it. It takes you to these. Let's go down to this one. So this is the photo. So this is what it would look like, yours with the other two, because they
oh
actually
wow.
have to put it on the end of the docks.
Yeah,
So it fits that way, as you can see, because you basically got two bookends. But what you
brilliant.
can't do, I do believe, is add in the garden to the one that I'm building very easily. So I'm tempted to do it as a 3 and a 2. I think I'm
Yeah,
tempted to do
that'd
it
be
that
good.
way, and then move mine around. I think that looks quite smart. But of course, the problem is with this is the docks are actually facing the wrong way around. The docks is backwards, so you can't actually see the water.
Yeah,
So
most
what you got
sets are
the
like
option?
that. Yeah, most sets are like that. If you don't walk around the back, you never see the some of the detail.
No, but the problem is with this is that on all three of these sets, all the water connects as well. So you've got it's basically it's a double fasciated set. So if they actually took the photo from the other side, you can see on the inside of yours. Look, you've got all the bridges, you've got all the seats and everything, and you've actually got a boat ride that'll go all the way through, and it does
Yeah,
connect in. There it is. Look, so you've got that much space. What's that, like a 16 by 16 base plate that you can't see? And then
yeah,
that carries on with all the docks and everything like that. So you got the opportunity of adding quite a little bit of water to yours if you wanted to.
yeah. That'd be nice. Yeah, to make a little bit of water scene. That'd
So
be great.
have you got any ideas what it is you're going to do with this one?
Yeah, I want to put that one next door to the Ninjago. No, sorry, next door to the Chinese gardens because I think that will look
Nice.
good. The Chinese New Year, sorry, Chinese New Year, and then incorporate some water maybe around it,
Yep.
and then you get those little tile plates with the koi fish in it. So
Yes. Yep.
yeah, it'd be good to get that and maybe make a little boat like a gondolier or something like round with a bridge
Yeah,
going
that
around.
would work. That'd be a really nice looking thing. Because those New Year sets were was it the Spring Lantern, wasn't it?
Yes, it was the Spring Lantern, probably the best set for the money's value's worth. I think it was like 89.99, and what a
Yeah,
brilliant
it
set.
was great. It was great value. So this is the
And no
set that Mr.
stickers,
Lego King's talking about.
no
So yeah,
stickers.
this looks great with regards to the water, the path all the way around the outside. Good selection of minifigures. It'd go really well with it.
Yeah,
So yeah, as an addition, it would work well. It goes in hand really, because again you've got a 32 by 32 and a 16 by 32,
see,
which is it's exactly the same as what you're building. So that's if you put both of those together, that would take up 3 base plates of space.
brilliant. Yeah.
So yeah, you got the opportunity of doing that. So are you going to get a complete fresh table and do a Ninjago display, or are
Yes,
you
I
going to
have
add
to.
in?
Yeah, I have to because I got the haunted house on the go at the moment, so I need another table. So that's why I was cleaning up the Lego room today
Yeah,
and to get a table. But as you know, with Lego, it's never ending. So I
no.
need a table. I need a couple of frames for minifigures. So it's all good.
Yeah, no, that's it. It is one of those, isn't it? It just doesn't end. But is there any other Ninjago sets that have caught your eye?
I don't like the last one. I like the seat. I don't like the last one because of the mech.
No, no, I don't
I
get that.
just
For some reason I'm on the American website, but not that makes a difference. I'm on the UK website on one and an American website on the other. So just ignore the prices. What do you think of the new Bounty?
yes, I like that. I think that's excellent. I do.
Because
I
the new
really like that.
Bounty is from the new series. I think it's series 3, where it's the Dark Bounty. So it's
Yeah.
actually got all the hard to find villains, but you've got all these first time in the line characters, I think.
I think in
Um,
one of your videos where you show off the Lego shop, they've got the Harry Potter boat in there, and it looks similar to that as well. There's like a
yeah. Oh, yeah. The one with the biggest sails.
yeah.
Yeah, because I've got the movie bounty, but then they've done all sorts of other like different bounties and all that kind of thing. But the last one that they did, because they did one that went with, they didn't do a bounty that went with yours. They did a bounty that went with mine, the one that I'm about to build, which is from the first show. But in all fairness, they actually blow it up. It's a bit like a flipping Mando thing. They blow it up really quickly, so it's completely pointless having it. But because I haven't seen this one yet, I think this is the Dark Bounty. I think this is supposed to be the equivalent of the Dark Falcon. So it's just like the evil version of it, I'm assuming. But annoyingly, there was rumors that they were going to have every single villain in this set. And then obviously what they decided to do is make you want to buy all the sets to get the Forbidden Five, because that's who these guys are. So when you meet them, they've got like powers beyond belief, and obviously they do all sorts of different bits and pieces. But no, the bounty, the Destiny's bounty has always been a strong set. And then there is obviously some other little bits and pieces. I'm just going to jump over to the UK website, which is throwing me. There we go. So have you seen the tournament Temple City before?
Yeah, I've seen that one, and now I'm on the new series, but I'm a bit behind. I've only watched 2 episodes, but I must get.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, yeah, the newer sort of Dragons Rising show is all of this. So everything that's on screen now, every one of these, it's amazing actually, because if you are behind the show ever so slightly, you then just go, oh, I know that's in Lego form. That's in Lego form, because you know it's out. So you can see how they've done it, and it's basically made. They've basically written it so it is made for getting out as many different minifigures as possible, as many different Lego sets as possible, and then basically people spending as much money as possible. That's the thing, yeah. As you know, it never ends. That is the problem. Right, we're getting close to the half-hour mark, sir. Is there anything else you wanted to cover, or are we done? Do you want to show off your set anymore? You haven't actually.
It's actually 29 inches and 73 centimeters. But yeah, I'm just over the moon to have this set. I never thought I'd get it, and I'm just happy to have it, because, all collectors, we all want certain sets, but we can't have them all. But, it's one of those ones that I'm really happy to have.
Well, yeah, it is a fantastic thing, and well done for managing to pick it up. But if I get the artwork up on screen for everybody, so it saves you picking up the box and worrying about it. If you talk about, I'll jump off the screen, but I'll still be here. So it's all right. So I am still here, so don't worry. So if we go, can I do it that way? I don't think I can. I think I've got to be on the screen with you, which is a bit annoying. So just pretend if we do this. We're now both not on the screen, but we can still be heard. You start talking about the box artwork, and I basically zoom in on the bits you're talking about.
Yeah, so the box artwork here, oh my God, it's just absolutely amazing. You've got so much going on, it's unbelievable. You've got the shots. I mean, the box artwork's amazing compared to the new stuff that they're doing now. And the piece count is very value for its money. I think it was the best set for the piece count value for money, was it?
Yeah, it was at that phase, because I think your set and the set that I've got is probably the last of the sort of, I think they were in the 8p ratio. Yeah. And now everything's just slowly going up. But yeah, you can see within yours, there's actually a lot of amazing stuff around on the artwork behind. So you've got all the beautiful water, you've got all the beautiful buildings. There might be a little bit of an Easter egg to a set of docks on the bottom left-hand corner, just by Zane's shrine. But what this is made up of is literally different bits and pieces of the TV show.
I'm just going to plug you in 1 minute, because my charger. 1 minute.
There will be different bits and pieces. So Lego King's having a panic because his phone is about to die, which always happens. So it's always one of those things. So it's not a problem for Mr. Lego King at all. But yeah, we will take a very, very quick look at the box artwork. Have a look at the minifigures again at the bottom. And then I think we'll start to wrap it up, because we've covered everything that we need to cover. I don't think there's anything else really that we need to go over. So there's no point Lego King opening up all of the boxes to see when we can see all these different bits and pieces on the website. Is he back with us? He is back with us, so he's jumping straight back on. So any photos you want to take a look at before we call it a day?
No, but I'll tell you what we will do. Next week, we'll try and open it up and we'll do a comparison. Maybe me and you do a build, and we could have a build of 2 Ninjagos.
Yeah, we could do that because obviously in case people didn't understand, the reason why Mr. Lego King is struggling for space is that he actually has this haunted house undergo at the moment, and we don't particularly want to start mixing up the bags and mixing up all the bits and pieces. So once the Halloween period is done for Mr. Lego King and he's got all those bits and pieces built, I will be well underway with my market. Lego King will then jump on and start building this, and we'll basically do a dual build like we were when I was doing the Death Star, and then we can just carry on and figure that out. So where is it they can find you, sir, as we start to wrap up this video?
They can find me on lego.king78 on YouTube. Just doing shorts at the moment, on Instagram, some funny pictures, artwork, and basically like just enjoying Lego, basically taking little pictures and making it fun.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's all about. And what I do as normal is the lives take about, I think it takes about 24 hours to register with regards to other bits and pieces, but Lego King will be tagged in the description. So then if you go into the description and click his name, it will take you straight over to his YouTube channel. So is there anything else you want to say before you go? Or was it just
no, guys, but thank you as always, Matt, for having us on the channel. It's really great, and thank you for all your help. And it was very good with all the knowledge. I've learned quite a bit actually.
There we go. Yeah, so we'll go over it a little bit more before you start building it, because I think you'll enjoy it a little bit more when you know. But yeah, literally bottom to top, each individual building's a separate episode over like 10 years. So that's the amazing thing. So Lego King has gone, which means I am going to go as well. So that was it. That was just a very quick show and tell of what's to come in the next live stream build. Obviously for myself, it's going to be the Ninjago City Markets, which I am very much looking forward to building in the next few hours. I'm panicking a little bit because I still have the Death Star to my right-hand side, so I really need to shift and get that moved. And then, well, next week, once Halloween is well underway and Lego King's got all of his bits and pieces sorted, we will start building together. So if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you are going to be getting anything Ninjago related, and obviously then in the next live stream, I can ping it up on the screen. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You'll take care and have a good next one. Bye, bye, bye.